Back again with me in the studio today is the Children's Museum of the Low Country's president and CEO, Karen Coltrane. The museum holds a world of discovery and exploration for your little ones, but that is certainly not all that Charleston has to offer for children and families. Karen, welcome back to Palmetto Life.
Thank you.
So first, you have something this week for animal lovers. What do you have for us?
We do have something for animal lovers. For children between the ages of 6 and 12 who have an interest in animals and specifically birds of prey, our neighbors at the Charleston Museum are hosting an owl pellet workshop, and that is what it sounds like from Friday from 2 to 4. And while animals are usually really interesting to children, animal poop is always interesting to children and some adults. And the Charleston Museum offers a guided tour of their natural history hall, and the children can dissect their own owl pellet to figure out what the owl last ate. So it's biology, it's fun, it's just the kind of interactive thing we love for kids. So if your child has an interest in that, you don't want to miss it.
Kids are very goofy sometimes.
Yeah, that's what makes them great.
Exactly. Okay, so the very next day after that is something very special for you guys over at the Children's Museum, and I heard that cake is involved.
Cake is involved, and we are having our 20th anniversary, which is very exciting. Museum's all grown up. 20 years old, and it's great to celebrate because this organization was started by volunteers in the communities. A lot of moms, dads who said, hey, other cities have world-class children's museums, why can't we? And so they it took them about 10 years to get open. So this was a concept that had been worked on really for maybe more than 30 years.
Wow.
But we've been open 20 years, 2.5 million visitors. So for 20 cents on Saturday the 23rd, come and enjoy the museum with us and help us celebrate our birthday. It's also a great place to have little kids' birthdays.
Oh yeah, well congratulations and happy birthday to the museum.
That's right, thank you.
So after all that cake, families can also get their sweat on. So what do you have for families to get a little bit active?
That's right. Well, the next day it's the Cooper River Bridge Run, and there's a free kids run from 2 to 6. And they'll have family yoga, which you need after all that cake. There's a mascot run, always fun. Somebody falls down in a mascot run, always makes it a great time. And toddler waddler and face painting and a climbing wall and all the fun things you'd expect at the Cooper River Bridge Run.
Always a great time, and people love to fall down. People love to watch people fall down, the mascots.
That's right, yeah, running mascots, there's just nothing better.
All right, so many great events going on. What is your Palmetto parent tip of the week?
Yes, well, we're going to try to help parents with a little bit of something based out of empirical research and early childhood education. So this last time I think I talked about problem solving skills, and I thought we'd go a little deeper this week on helping support creative problem solving. Psychology Today highlighted a recent study that found as children's freedom has declined over the years, so has their creativity, which we don't need. There are too many important problems we need kids to solve. So while we typically don't turn children out for hours of unsupervised play like we did a few generations ago, we can still help sharpen young children's creativity if we are creative ourselves. For example, you can use a household chore as an opportunity to build your children's creative muscles. The next time you get a clogged pipe or a toilet doesn't flush, we're still on bathrooms. Before calling the plumber, invite your child to help determine if you can fix the pipe yourself. Even if you kind of know the answer is no, but by talking the situation through with young children, they can begin to see how problems like this are solved, even if the answer ends up being a call to the professionals. Of course, you can always create a problem at the Children's Museum. We're big fans of scavenger hunts, so you can do that too. It helps develop their perseverance and persistence, and perhaps the easiest way you can get young children to engage in creative problem solving is giving them unstructured playtime, whether at a place like the museum or with friends at home. Whenever possible, when your child is playing, move from being sort of in charge and the coach to being the cheerleader, and let them practice coaching themselves whenever the situation is safe for them to do so.
And like you said last time, us adults, we still need help with our problem solving as well.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So as you're ever thinking something through, have that conversation with your child. Even if they don't understand all the components, they are picking up how you process a problem, and they'll learn from you.
Got to be good role models.
That's right.
And for those who don't know where you guys are located, where can people find you and celebrate your 20th anniversary?
That's right. Downtown, 25 Ann Street. We're near Explore Charleston, near the Welcome Center, kind of behind King Street. A lot of people know Halls, and we're right behind there.
Perfect. Karen, thank you so much for another great week of info for parents and families.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So if you and your family want to check out the Children's Museum of the Lowcountry, the address, hours, and contact information are on your screens now. They are open weekdays and Saturdays from 9 to 5 and Sundays from noon until 5.